This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by GoDaddy.com, Cashfly,
and He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
I have the power!
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health. That's a pala for.
Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
This is my favorite story of all time. Alright, moving on. You put zombie and you put theory in the title, and I don't want to do it.
Theory zombie Kevin.
Diggnation.com. Hello, welcome to Diggnation episode number 30. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht, losing my shit before we even start the show.
Yes.
Diggnation, of course, covers some of the weekly top stories on the social news website, dig.com, D-I-G-G.com.
Yes, if you haven't been there, check it out.
Please, God.
And so we are in San Francisco this week, and we have been drinking already, which is fun.
The deal is with this episode is that I actually am spending the night.
Right.
So usually I try to catch a flight.
Yes.
But this time I'm spending the night because
Because we're
Jay's
having
in town.
Jay's in town, which is our CEO of
Yeah.
Dig and Revision 3, and
We're going to have a meeting.
We're gonna have a meeting. We're gonna sit down and talk about stuff and go out to dinner, have your drinks.
I'm very excited about that.
But we started already.
Booyaka cha. So we are drinking Grolsch. We thought we would kick it up a notch instead
We
of
bought
just
a
getting...
pony keg, a little mini keg.
Yeah.
Not really a pony, but it's a little 5-liter keg.
Whatever, 5 liters fine. A pony's, what is that, a half horse? This is fun. It's like a little...
It's great. It's like $15. It's like equivalent of like, 2 6-packs almost.
Sure, something like that.
And it's
Drink it out of a glass, which is nice. What is Grolsch? What is that?
it's like a
Czech or something?
I don't know. What kind of beer is Grolsch?
And there's no information on the thing at all.
Does anybody know, Prager? You know what Grolsch is? He's just
Brewed and canned by Grolsch.
Prager's the internet guy.
Brewau. Holland. It's
Holland, yes.
It's a Hollandish
He
beer.
does the same thing on Twitch. Like you mentioned Prager, you're like, hey, what is this? He's like, just goes on his laptop and finds
Good
the
for
answer.
him. Good for him.
He's good.
Speaking of beers, I had beers with Dr. Tiki
Oh, you
this
did.
week. Yeah, down in LA. Dr.
Dude.
Tiki from Tiki Bar TV was in town.
You
Yes,
suck.
I know. It's so much fun.
Okay, because so
And we were sitting in this bar in LA and just sort of laughing it up because nobody could give a crap that we were there together in this bar. Nobody knew us, and we were like, if a geek walked in here right now, he'd
freaked
have a
out.
heart attack.
Yeah, but did you talk about Lala at all? Did you find out her little inside?
Yeah, I got the inside
up with
scoop on
Lala?
Lala. I
What's
can't
the-
tell, no, dude. I signed an
Dude.
NDA.
You got to tell the people at home. Is she single? Is she like, well, is she dating Dr.
Word
Tiki?
on the street, she's not dating Dr. Tiki, but she is dating someone. So she does have a boyfriend.
Okay.
But supposedly she's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, she looks very nice.
Yeah, and we're hoping... Oh, Jesus.
No, I just think she's a friendly
Yeah,
person.
although it's really funny because I think Dr. Tiki's like really, he's a great guy. We had a blast, but I think he's a little protective of Lala. Like she doesn't get it. I think he said that she doesn't really understand that she's like this internet celebrity.
Yeah.
Because if you weren't a big internet person, you wouldn't really get it.
We should tell all of our viewers, if you haven't had a chance to check
Tiki
out
Bar TV.
Tiki Bar TV, go to the iTunes Music Store.
Yeah.
And by the way, subscribe to our video via the iTunes Music Store. Seriously.
We're like 30.
We're like 30 now. We
But
used
now
to be
the
like
list,
25.
no, but the list is complete crap. The
Yeah,
list
it's
is just
all over
like
the place.
most recent in the last 10 minutes subscribed podcast.
Right.
So it
So-
has nothing to do with the amount of viewers.
Well, here's the deal. We should say, if you want to watch the video version of Diggnation,
Yeah.
go to iTunes Music Store, click on the top 100, or just do a search for us. You'll find us. Subscribe to our video version, but also check out Tiki Bar
Tiki
TV.
Bar TV, yeah.
Because Lala is smoking, and
They got
it's
some
funny.
fun, and they
It's
have
good.
some really fun stuff.
It's just a
and
really good show.
They're gonna start putting out some more stuff more frequently. So.
Ask a Ninja too. Check out Ask a Ninja. That's
Ask a
another like vidcast. It's
I'll have to
really
watch
cool.
that.
We're starting
You
to see a
emailed
lot of
that
really
to me.
cool.
It's you know
vidcasts
what?
appearing
It's
all over the
really
place.
starting out good, and it actually works right into our first story, which is talking about iTunes Internet Video.
Right.
We got Outsources coming up. It's going to be coming out
Your show,
fairly
yeah.
soon. We've got Control Alt Chicken's going to be coming out fairly soon.
Burt Monroy
Burt Monroy's
has a show.
doing a show. Mysteries of Science Explained, which we're very excited about.
we gotta
that.
say, if you're an old like Unscrewed on Tech TV fan, you'll remember a segment called Mysteries of Science Explained.
Yeah.
And
gonna
he's
start
actually
getting
coming
some.
back. He's gonna do it on Revision 3, and we
Yep.
have like how many? Keith? Like 20 episodes right now? 30?
30
We have like
episodes,
30
wow.
episodes right now that Keith is editing, and we're gonna get ready to push them live hopefully in
And
the
those
next
are
few
those
weeks.
are like little pieces of candy.
Oh, they're
just
amazing.
come out.
They're awesome.
We still have specials to do. We still have specials from frickin' Tokyo
Mm-hmm.
that we got to throw out there. So we got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe, but there's
Yeah.
also, but it's really great. So much stuff is happening on the video front and the internet right now. But so
First story.
talk about the first story.
Here we go. iTunes boosts primetime ratings for NBC and ABC. 965 people dug this story, submitted by The Bra. He says both.
The bra.
Yes, he's like, Bra, what's up, Bra? He said both NBC and ABC.
So he's Hawaiian?
No, I don't.
How's it, bra?
It could be The Bra. I don't know.
It is the bra.
The Bra. He
That
says,
sounds like an evil genius in some cartoon, right?
It could be. I don't know.
I'm just
We'll
go.
have to.
Just go. Just go. Just
Yes.
start.
Both NBC and ABC have seen a rise in viewer ratings since adding select TV shows to the iTunes Music Store. NBC credits the availability of its shows on iTunes for the recent increase in viewers during prime time for one of its most popular comedies. So this is...
Is this what happened with Wildfire?
No. This is what happened with The Office.
The horse show?
No. This is The Office.
Have you seen that?
Their horse show?
They have a horse show called Wildfire. It's like on ABC
What's
Family.
it about?
It's like about some like whore that becomes. It's like this girl who's like a pickpocket on the street, and then gets like adopted by this family who lives on a farm and like becomes friends with a horse.
Really?
And the horse is like, dude, stop stealing.
Okay, listen. Alex, you watch way too much TV.
I've
dude.
never seen Wildfire.
What? You just described like the first 5 episodes.
Well,
Like,
it's not Mr. Ed. I was joking.
Okay, I didn't know.
It's a CGI horse.
I was like, what the hell
Sarah,
are you
you
watching?
should not lie and steal so much.
Now you're Yoda. Okay, so
Dude,
listen.
it's a sci-fi series.
Okay,
Like
listen.
Battlestar Galactica.
Let's talk about the story. Bringing it back. Had a few beers, but we're bringing it back.
Love it.
So here's the deal.
This
Hold
is
on.
huge. This is huge.
Well, let me just finish. What I'm going to say is that this was what they were talking about is the show called The Office, because I guess they announced they released the first 2 seasons of The Office on the iTunes Music Store.
Yes.
And
That was one of the first shows.
and a lot of people got into it. They downloaded it. They checked it out for the first time. They're like, this is a really good show.
You
Then they-
got into it. You were watching
you know
it.
what's
You
funny?
watched it and you said it was great.
Well, here's the thing. I was over holiday break. I was with my parents in Las Vegas hanging out for like a week.
Sure.
And I downloaded a few episodes off the iTunes Music Store because I was like, I might as well watch it.
Yeah.
It was extremely funny. And I showed my dad one of the episodes. I was like, hey, check this out, Dad. He's like, oh, that's great. He started TiVoing it. It's like
Yeah.
there's this whole viral thing going on through the iTunes Music
Which
Store.
is great. And once I mean, it's the whole thing just is. It honestly, the internet video is blowing the doors off the entertainment industry. Like people are, they're starting to now realize. I mean, people like NBC are actually admitting to the fact that the internet is pushing people to watch their shows.
And you know what's funny is I don't think they even care if they watch it just online. Because let me give you an example. I downloaded The Office, right?
Sure.
I paid $2 an episode, right? They
Right.
probably get $1 cut of that. So let's
Right.
say ABC or NBC, whoever it was,
Right.
gets $1 cut. Like they're never going to make $1 off me ever if I'm just watching traditional television because
Or
it's like
if
a
you're not
fraction,
watching.
it's like a fraction of it's like 1/1000th of a cent per person that watches it on TV for
Right.
the ad spot. But here they're making a full-blown $1. There's so much more potential for them to make money off of the
clearly.
internet than just over
Well,
traditional
especially
television.
because, and I have to say, I'm still skeptical that people are going to want to continue to buy that. I'm not going to pay because you're paying like
Well-
$20 for a season of a show.
Yeah, but-
I watch so many shows.
No.
It convinces itself out.
I agree with that, but you have to understand that, like, for me, basically, I would probably go buy the DVD set, but, you know, I missed a show, and I'm like, damn, I just missed that show. I didn't catch it on Thursday. I forgot to set my TiVo.
Yeah.
Why not go, and, like, it's right there. It's $2. I don't have to wait, 6 hours for BitTorrent to work and for all the seeds to, like, catch up and to download the file. So now I just sit there and, like, seriously, in, like, a minute and a half,
Yeah, it's fast.
I have the episode, and it's done deal. I'm cool with that.
All right. That's good.
I think it's cool.
I think it's a great idea, and I can't wait for other companies to start releasing shows that are going to be, free. You know what I mean? Like that's the deal. So there's all these podcasts and stuff, but when is ABC or NBC going to come out with a show that's sponsored
By whoever.
and that they release through the iTunes Music Store, but
Oh,
for
man.
free?
It's all over then. TV's
Oh,
dead.
it's dead.
I mean,
it's dead. I would never. If it was free, I'd be watching all of it.
oh, so
And
would
that's
I.
one of the things that you got to ask yourself, NBC, ABC, Disney, and ABC Family, is it worth the people that you can get to pay the $1.99, or is it better to get a couple million from one company and release all those for free on the iTunes Music Store?
Oh, well,
Because I would download, I would watch
for
all those.
sure.
I would watch Wildfire.
Well, dude.
Did I say that?
No,
Did
you
I?
would not.
No, I would not.
So, yeah, I mean, if it was free, if I could get The Office for free, but opt in for the commercials, dude. You have a really hard time consuming alcoholic beverages and belching.
Dude, I did, first off, that wasn't a belch. Thank you. Ron's with me.
Okay, we're not going to talk about what it was, but
Yeah,
there was phlegm
no,
involved.
it's worse.
Yes.
Belches are easy. And you're stepping on my power cord, dude.
Sorry,
Stop it,
dude. Hold on, it's wrapped around my leg.
What? How did that?
I don't know. Prager.
This is the worst show ever.
Yeah, hold on.
Well, no. Is it on Prager?
It's on Prager, too.
Prager?
No, that's Prager's power
just
cord.
don't even.
All right.
How am I in Prager's power cord?
All right.
All right, moving on.
Moving on, we got to get on.
Apple Intel ad versus Postal Service, a side-by-side comparison. 807 people dug the story submitted by The 1-3. There has been a lot of debate over similarities between the Postal Service music video, Such Great Heights, and the recent Mac Intel ads. See the similarities and the differences for yourself in a side-by-side comparison.
I watched this.
This is unfreaking canny. I mean, it is shot for shot this music video.
Yeah.
But it's not even using the same song. I mean, it is a downright bad.
But you know,
I mean, bad.
You know what
No,
happened,
no,
though?
but
Hold on,
no,
do you
no,
know
no,
the
no,
follow-up
no.
story to
I know
this?
the follow-up story, but here's the let me tell you why the follow-up story
Are
is
you-
complete bullshit.
Wait, let me ask you one question first, real quick.
Okay.
Are you a Postal Service fan? Oh, huge, huh?
Very
Huge?
much so.
Oh, they're great.
I love the Postal
Yeah,
Service.
if you seriously, all the viewers out there, if you haven't heard the Postal Service,
Oh, dude.
go get the album.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And I love the cover that one guy, the one band did of the Such Great Heights, but the acoustic version, the slow acoustic version.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh, you gotta hear that shit.
What's it called? You got an MP3?
Nope. But I will help you find it. But so here's the deal.
Okay.
This thing came out, you know, that Apple's Intel ad, the one with I think it's
commercial.
It's Jack Bauer, right?
Right. The
Who's
commercial
guy,
is what it was, right?
Yeah. Who's the guy who plays Jack Bauer? Kiefer Sutherland. He's doing the voiceover, and it's the one that Intel got pissed off about because it calls Intel chips dull boxes, the PC dull boxes, and they were like, excuse me, you just insulted one of our biggest backers. Please don't do that.
Who's their biggest backer?
All the PC manufacturers that use Intel.
Well, I'm
You mean
just like
95% of their
but,
business?
You know, so what? It's like, you know,
There
it's
is
true.
no so- all right. Let's not get into that
Okay, we won't get into
again.
that again.
This has become like Mac PC land. But here's the deal. So what happened was they had this ad, and it's literally, I mean, it is like, you have to see this. And Keith will play some of the video. It is like, it's a side-by-side. Don't you shake your head, Keith. You work for someone bigger than me, but he knows me. Anyway, it's a side-by-side comparison, and literally some of the things are shot for shot.
Well-
now here's let me just say, their
Get it out of
retort.
your system.
Their retort.
It's the
was,
same director.
It's the same director. When was the last time you saw the same director? Poltergeist and Jaws are completely different
No,
movies.
I agree.
They're never shot for shot.
I agree it was a ripoff of the
was a
Postal Service.
freaking rip-off
Well, here's the
big
deal.
time.
You know, Apple saw the Postal Service video, and
Oh.
granted, it's
Oh.
a really cool video.
It's a great video, but
It's unbelievable.
you don't go and see the thing and then go, I'm going to make a McDonald's commercial
Well,
that's
they
shot for shot the
You know,
Jessica
I agree.
Simpson video.
I agree.
on.
Unless Postal Service is getting a little cut here somehow, I don't know. They shouldn't be allowed. The director, I don't care how talented he is, like think of something new. Think of a different angle. Because
Exactly.
if you look at the two side by side, like
is
it's like the
shot-
lady turning her head and
Yes.
like they're both turning their head at the same time. It's like
Yeah, no. It is sick.
Yeah.
It's like literally like
It's a
like
ripoff.
the three people handing the thing to the girl. It's like even the stuff that's like the B-roll bullshit. Like
Well,
the little like
here's the
there's a
deal.
disc getting shoved into a thing and there's a disc getting
Here's
shoved
the
into
deal.
a thing.
What they should have done, what Apple really should have done here, is their ad agency should have said, you know what, let's license the Postal Service video and the song and make it an ad. You know, they could have done that.
Yeah, but even then it's like just get a think. You know, I mean, make something original. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
get a think.
get a think. That's what it is.
No,
think.
it's
Thank you.
Anyway, we'll show the video.
So
and
show
you
the
can
video.
Check it out for
So
yourself.
clearly, and you know there are retorts, and again, this is a little bit of back and forth, but I just kind of figure for a company like Apple that has that much money to sit down and rip off an ad is just like, are you kidding me? Like, come on, that's
Well,
old school. You know what I mean?
I will say that when I first read the story, I looked at the video and I was like, what the hell? But then when I heard it was the same director, I was like, I can kind of understand that. Anyway, let's move on. But
All right, I
yes,
still can't wait to see the shot-for-shot remake of Jaws
which would suck.
and call it, you know, Cars by Pixar.
Which
or
should
whatever.
be good. Which should be good.
It would be great because it'd be Jaws. All right, let's move on.
Next story, play Half-Life on your iPod Nano. 1,568 people dug this story, submitted by Joe Beats. He says, you need to install iPod Linux and then you also need to install iDoom and have the half-life.wad file. Okay, so let me just set this up. Hold on. So on the iPod, the Nano itself, you can install a version of Linux that will allow you to do all kinds of crazy stuff, include playing full motion video.
Sure.
And also like files like iDoom, which is like a ported version of Doom to the iPod. And then they have Half-Life. If you watch the video, it's so cool.
Now,
Dude.
wait a minute. I'm just going to say,
Throw it out there.
I saw the video. It looks fucking awesome.
No, thank you.
I saw the video. I
was like, oh shit, here it comes. Here it comes.
He said sure, so this must be bad.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
I saw the video. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is. So they've taken, well basically,
It's like a little Nano, and the guy's like, bleep, bleep, bleep. Although I never saw him shoot, which is a little weird.
I didn't either. 'Cause I was like, hey, is the center button shoot?
Yeah, I
What's
was
the
like,
button?
are you just running past the people? Or you're just, all of a sudden, it's just a maze game.
That would suck. So here's the
Especially
deal.
if the people are just like this. You like run by monsters and they're like,
The dudes don't even move.
yeah, or they're like, oh.
So Doom is Doom is released, like they released the entire code base open source, like you can do anything you want with it. So basically they skinned it, they created Half-Life like level for level, map for map, like
Yeah.
Half-Life. It's fun, it's cool. But you know what kills me more than anything is that
It's on an iPod.
no.
Oh, okay.
This is the Nano, right?
Right.
It has the processing power needed to be able to perform this, right?
Why is there no video?
Why the hell is there no video, number one? And why is
Yeah.
there no games for these? Like, cool games. It's like, if Apple doesn't have I'm sure they do have a plan for this, but like they need to
don't
release
know.
some kind of SDK or something so developers can create games for their iPods. And, it's
No,
like,
weren't there games though for the iPod? Remember the original?
like the little freaking, like,
All right,
little,
Pong.
not Pong, what's it called? Breakout. You get like Breakout and like Parachute Man that you have to shoot out of the air. It's stupid.
You have Parachute Man?
You've seen Parachute Man. It's on your freaking iPod right now. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll try Parachute Man.
Yes.
No, I agree. There's a lot of different potential there. But maybe the Apple wants to say, we're not in that market. We're not PSP. We're not the freaking
Yeah, they don't have to be
DS.
though, but it's like, why not? I mean, if you
Dude, have
release-
you seen the amount of games that they're releasing for the cell phones?
Mm-hmm.
I had an Xbox magazine that I got, like the official Xbox magazine or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a whole section that's just all cellular telephone ports of games. They have a lot of games.
I get a new cell phone,
Yes, I know.
Trio 700. It's okay. It's okay.
Ooh.
It's okay.
How big is it? It's like about that big, right?
No,
it's
no,
not,
it's
not
a
any
brick.
bigger than.
Well, here's the thing though. I want to have my all my like email pushed to my phone, like with good link and stuff like that. And
that
it's like
sounds
this
painful.
yeah. Anyway, we don't want to talk about that. Moving on. Next story.
Next story. Tired of living on Earth? Yes, god damn it. Build your own island. 2,500? That's what that is. 14 people submitted it. Doug, the story submitted by Alt Ariel 88.
Let's fill that up for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Thanks, bud. Love that you're watching out for your friends. Pretty cool. This man built his own island out of 250,000 pop bottles. For those of us that speak English, that means soda. Off the coast of Mexico. He lives on it, grows his own produce, uses rainwater for showers, the whole 9
Pull up
yards.
the link.
Dude.
Okay.
This thing
hold
looks
on.
like a
Hold
freaking
on.
paradise.
You gotta tell the background when you were first talking about the story. So Alex goes to me, he's like, dude, we gotta talk about this guy. He created this like island out of pop cans, and I'm like, dude, this is gonna be some stupid shit, right?
Then I showed him the
Then
picture.
you showed me the picture. It's like a paradise.
It is a paradise. It's like a
It's
jungle paradise.
unbelievable.
It's,
Like,
I would
there's-
live there.
Like, look at the video. Like, he's putting it up right now. But
Oh.
like, basically, like this guy has like lawn chairs and like full blown like concrete.
Yes.
Like, it's like,
well, so this is the deal. This guy. So he. Yeah, I love this. Anytime an article says we couldn't make this up, you know it's going to be a good article. So this man, Rishi Soa.
yeah, fair enough.
Whatever. All right. He lives in Mexico. Seems like a nice dude. He's rowing with a stick. He apparently grew tired of living self-sufficiently on dry land, as one does. Lord knows I've wanted to go. I would love to have an island, but anyway, that's another story. So he bought. He got 250,000 soda cans or bottles, plus some construction leftovers, quote unquote, and bags of leaves.
Well, the leaves work actually.
I guess so, clearly.
But,
and he made up his own island. Now here he says, look, I can't actually, it's not my own island, because even the president couldn't have his island on Mexico. I guess Mexico's really against, people saying like, I'm part of Mexico. Yeah. I don't know why
Having their own
he has that very high voice. But he says he has technically an eco space creating ship. So he lives on this thing.
I mean, it looks really cool. I mean, I don't know what problems he has with like tides and things like that. Does he float out to sea and then has to like kind of?
I'm sure he's anchored.
Oh, he probably is anchored. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Good call.
it's he lives there.
It looks nice though, right? It's
Oh, are you kidding me? I'd be there in a second.
yeah.
This would be my home. I've always wanted to live on an island.
Really?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, have you ever seen that in like the back of like the Rob Report where they sell like
Oh, dude.
islands in Bermuda
God.
for like 15 mil?
If you ever get a chance that you go to like a
newsstand.
a newsstand where they
Check
have
out
the
the Rob
Report.
Report.
Oh. It's all about like
Dude.
no, seriously, Keith, have
It
you
is
seen
no,
it? Keith?
it's like
Keith?
millionaire porn. It's awesome.
It is millionaire porn. Have
It
you
is
seen it?
awesome.
No,
You've
you
never
haven't
seen the
it.
Rob
Never
Report? Oh
seen
my
it.
god,
Dude.
They sell like
dude.
jets in the back and like
I-
cars and islands.
No.
With
It's like
landing
for
pads.
dudes that have like millions of dollars. So like
Yeah.
you're like flipping through it and it's like, hey, this jet could be yours, or like this Lamborghini could be yours. Like it's like the highest end shit.
It's so high end.
It's one of those things where you just kind of like flip through and you're just like, damn.
God damn. For dudes who own Dig, that
Just-
sucks. That sucks.
I don't have, dude. I get paid a salary just like everybody else that works
Yeah,
at the
well, let
company.
me just tell you, you ain't got no fucking island, that's for sure.
That's for damn sure.
But I'm telling you, if you get a couple digs under your belt and you want to buy an island, Rob Report hooks that shit up.
Done.
Dude, and some of the houses are crazy. Have you seen those houses?
Yes, they are amazing.
Oh, and they cover like cigars. It's just
Oh, I know. They're like, this cigar is like 50
Oh.
grand. You're like, oh, that looks
like,
pretty
"Great."
cool.
it's like the El Grando Cigaro. Do you remember that from Futurama? The $10,000 cigar.
Yes. I
was
actually
made
was
out
a
of-
huge Futurama fan.
I loved Futurama so much. I still record it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's
we should
gone.
move on. I
Moving
think
on.
We've only done 2 songs.
All right. Next story. How are we doing on time, Keith? Seriously.
Don't even ask.
I want to know so we can set our pacing. Where are we at?
We got 5 minutes left.
Shut up. No, how much time we got left?
Shut up and do the show.
All right, Keith's pissed.
We have 5 minutes left.
All right, here we go. LSD, the geek's wonder drug? Question mark.
We're here now.
1,221 people dug the story submitted by Riddlebox. It says, when Kevin Herbert had a particular programming problem or finds himself pondering
What kind of program?
a programming problem or finds himself...
Wait.
What?
Nothing.
He says, or finds himself pondering a big career decision, he deploys a powerful mind-expanding drug, LSD-25. This is really interesting. So
This is the Cisco guy. Right?
Yes. So basically, here's the deal. This guy works at Cisco, and he was one of the first employees at Cisco. And he said, anytime, this is a Wired article.
And first off, guy who grew up or was working in the 70s, 80s,
90s.
late 70s,
Late 80s, 90s.
but he's old.
Right. He's older. So here's what he's saying. So basically, anytime he ran into like a big problem
Yeah.
or like had a hard time figuring something out, he took LSD. It opened his mind, and he was able to solve the problem. Now it's really interesting. Hold on, let me
That
lay
is
this out.
interesting. I will hear that out.
What he did is at Cisco, he was able to convince them to say, "Hey, if we don't want to drug test any of our employees, because we believe in mind expanding drugs."
Not after we make some really good, like when they make headway, they're like, all right, no drug testing this week.
No, it's really interesting though because this is like
That is interesting.
because he's not the only one to come out and say that like I've used LSD. There's also like Steve Jobs.
Have you ever done LSD?
No, I haven't. I've never tried it. I've always wondered though, but it's hard to find.
Sure.
I'm just saying, like
Kevin,
you can't find it
if you
everywhere.
wanted to hook that up, you could hook that up.
Where? Who?
I'll give you a number. I don't even know.
Lie. You
I'm
can't.
not.
In
I've
San
never
Francisco-
been into drugs. I don't know why.
I know you've never done anything. I haven't done
None.
anything either, but you've never done.
I mean, no. Yes, I believe that.
Keith is. If you can see Keith's
Do you
face.
see how fast it deflected off of him and went straight to someone else in the room?
I have the power to rewind this tape and repeat what you just said.
What?
He's just like,
1 minute
I
ago.
edit.
What? What did I say?
We'll find out.
No. He didn't say anything.
No.
It
We didn't
wasn't
say
like
anything,
Harry
Keith.
Carey.
Keith, peace.
Nobody
We're
here
all
does
friends
drugs.
here. Peace.
Peace. He's like, stop. Dude, I can't wait to see what Keith is flashing on the screen right now.
No.
It's just like, bleak, bleak, information about Kevin. Bleak, bleak.
There's no information about me.
No.
I drink. I have a good time. I like to go to concerts. I like to enjoy.
You sound a little defensive.
No, it's
Dude,
not
all right,
offensive.
moving on. I told you I wasn't
Anyway,
gonna
hold
hit you
on,
hard.
hold on. Let me say something about this. Good story.
It is a little weird. I mean, it's one of those things where you're like, look, this
No.
drug obviously opens up your mind to
Well, here's
things
the
and gets
thing.
you into a weird
Right,
place.
which is really weird because like I like to sit there and sit back and kind of like
caution.
ponder like ideas of like what can we change? How can we like shape the way that we're like, presenting stories on Dig, do all kinds of crazy stuff. And this is crazy because this guy's like, hey, try LSD, like computer programmers, computer geeks, it's going to open your mind. So like, I wonder if a lot of people read the story and was like, hey, I'm going to drop LSD because this guy just from Cisco said.
Well, all right, let me ask you this. Would you sit down, drop some LSD with whatever, Jay, or whoever, whatever, and just sit there and think, okay, what should be the next phase of Dig?
No, dude.
But now, would you do that knowing if you knew? I know, I see you, Jay. You just got here. I see it. Would you do that if you knew that the outcome could be the next phase of Dig that you would never find if you had not dropped LSD?
Well, the thing is like LSD, like
you see what I'm saying?
Well, as much as it's like,
And how are you? Good to see you.
This guy and like, people like Steve Jobs and other people have like contributed to like them developing
Keith said
new.
Steve Jobs said it was the third best thing he ever did in his life.
Is that what he said?
I was there with him.
He said that.
I don't know. It's one of those things where
Keith has a shirt to prove it.
I don't know. LSD's pretty hardcore though, man. It's not like a very tame drug. Like you're really gonna go for a trip if you do some LSD, right?
Well, yeah, but it's not like freaking whatever meth or crack or.
I was offered a lot of that stuff back in high school, but I never got into it, man.
Oh, Vegas, yeah.
I never tried it.
There wasn't a lot of drug use going on in high school. I knew a couple
there's
stoners
a ton in Vegas,
in
man.
college, but they were just sort of the stoners, quote unquote. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think it's kind of how I kind of meandered through life without ever doing anything like that, just because it was like. I was sort of a geek in high school. I hate to say that.
Oh, good for you.
Although all you geeks in high school, you can succeed.
Good for you.
You can pass that. You can shake that like the skin of a lizard. I don't know where that came from. Let's move on.
Yes, next story. It's yours.
Stardust Space Probe lands successfully in Utah desert. 1,165 people dug the story submitted by Yatape. The Stardust Space Probe has landed successfully, people, and we can say that here, in the Utah desert after 7-year journey. 7 years. The probe contains samples it collected from the coma, which is the tail, of Comet Wild 2. This marks the first time that scientists have actually sampled, thank you very much, have actual samples of a comet. Now, this is huge news.
This is huge.
This is huge news. And for some reason, my girlfriend is so excited about this story, I have no idea why. She's not into space. Like, literally, I've gotten like 5 emails of different articles from her over the last...
Sorry. Did it get
It's all right, it's all
a little
right.
bit.
Did it get on my shoe?
No, it's fine.
Then I'm fine.
All right.
Literally, for some reason, she's all hot and bothered about this. So what happened was they sent out this space probe with this this foam, this thick foam,
Right.
Because what is it? Mass equals
Aerofoam. Aerofoam? Prayer?
Aerogel.
Aerogel.
Good call.
So, have you ever seen aerogel?
No, you had it on the show though.
Okay, so
before
here's
I left,
let me
or
just
after I left.
let me set up aerogel real
go,
quick.
go.
So when we were on the screensavers, we had this guy come on. He's like, "Hey, this is the new stuff. It's called aerogel. It's like this super lightweight. Like, what is it made out of? Prayer? Do you know?
Oh, I watched that show.
Made out of silica.
Silica. So
99.8% air.
so it's like 99.8% air. And it's like so you can
Why do
hold.
I hang around with you guys?
No, hold on. If you hold this gel, it's like this like it's almost like you know what you stick like plants into, like artificial like plants like.
Oh, so
kind
it's
of
like a foam?
Yeah, it's like a foam, but it's super lightweight. Like you can go like this and it would barely float down. It's crazy. It's crazy material. Anyway, we broke it and I ended up inhaling some of it. And we
I
thought it was
remember
going to
that,
cause
and it was gonna
cancer.
cause
And,
cancer,
yeah, it was really weird. But
How's
anyway,
that going? Are you good?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Keep going.
So the deal is they use this cancer-inducing foam, which I'm sure it's not, and NASA's like, those bastards. Does NASA watch?
I don't think so.
Anyway. So what they did was they sent it up, and they had this probe that went through the tail of this comet that had supposedly like circled the sun 3 times in the last existence of the universe. I don't know. Prager's like, I don't know. But the deal is that if it caught like hundreds of thousands of dust particles, like particles that are basically cosmic space dust,
Right.
and brought it back down into Utah, where of course all things land, and because it's sort of just this expanse of nothing. So now scientists actually have in their possession these particles from the tail of this really old comet. So they're going to learn all this stuff about the beginning of the universe, the makeup of the atmospheres of different areas. I made that up. Prager's just like, I don't know.
You know, like David Prager, who works on the biz dev side of FD, he's a space freak.
He is, which
He's
is
like,
awesome.
you catch him late at night with space websites up, and he's
I've been sort of in space. My dad used to be the head of the National Space Council.
That's right.
For years, so
Forgot about
I've
that.
actually known a lot of space stuff.
It's cool stuff, though.
I didn't really care, and that's did you ever do that like in your life where you were like, I'm in this situation and I wish I cared more about it?
Like that your dad tried to force you into doing?
No, not at all. But like I'd meet the head of NASA and I was like, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I went to the Star Trek. I met all the people that cast of Star Trek, and I was not a big Star Trek fan at the time, and I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Well, we had some people on the show that were
Right.
you were really into. They're like, oh, big actor, and I'm like, I don't care.
Oh, like Dave Foley. I was like, dude, Dave Foley, holy crap.
Yeah. Dave Foley's
You
cool
were the
though.
reason why I was a comic.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
All right, next story.
Oh, okay.
Moving on, turn an old scanner into a 115 megapixel camera. Sample photos, 1,467 people dug this story, submitted by Dan Lin. Excuse me. He says, several years ago, I built my first homemade digital camera. The idea was simple. I want to take an ordinary flatbed scanner and use it in place of photo paper with a large format camera. So this is really cool. So this is actually something I did way back on the, it was actually on Attack of the Show, but what we did is we had, what was that face?
Nothing.
We had,
Oh,
what?
that's my sister's little new dog.
What are you doing? We're supposed to be talking about this story
You're
here.
talking.
Okay, so hold on. Hear me out.
I wasn't reading anything.
Don't be reading emails while we're talking about
Is
this.
it one of those
I got it.
situations where you just didn't care?
You don't care about this story?
But look at little Sasha.
He's cute. He's very cute.
It's a she. Whatever.
Keith will put up a picture. Okay,
you
so
should. I'll email it to you. You can put up a little picture of Sasha.
so here's the deal. So basically, if you have a scanner, do you have a scanner? No.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so
but I never use it. It's
I have
in the closet.
I have a Canon Lid 30, I think what it's called. But basically, he took this camera or the scanner, he modified it and hooked it up to he put a cardboard box around it. You kind of put tape around the outside, a cardboard box.
Is this the dude that used the old school cameras, like the old 40s cameras? You don't know,
no,
do you?
This isn't the guy. This is something different. So he took a standard lens, hooked it to the outside of this cardboard box, had a scanner hooked up, and then he was able to scan and take a picture of what was coming through that lens. And it created really freaky images.
Yeah.
Because the images would kind of be distorted, like if something was moving. Because you know how long a scanner takes to actually
Yeah.
take a picture? It would take probably 20, 30 seconds to actually scan something. And it was really crazy. Do you have the pictures up here?
I'm trying.
You're not even on the right side.
Dude, hello.
So,
No, this is the guy that used the old school scanners. I totally just looked at this the other day.
all right, so Keith will show you some pictures here, but basically it takes some time for them to actually scan it. So if anything's moving like a car or like a train,
Yeah,
you'll
see,
see this
look,
really
this is the current
freaky.
camera.
Right, that's his current. Yeah, that's
See, the old school. It's the old school body
right,
with the
but
lens.
This is the Canon Lid 20 or Lid 30.
How crazy is that the guy uses a scanner?
It's nuts. So this is a new type of digital photography that uses the effective resolution of the scanner when it takes it full res is 115 megapixels,
Oh, Jesus.
which is just insane.
Jesus Christ.
But the pictures themselves, South Park.
Yeah,
the,
baby.
the pictures themselves are really freaky because
Oh,
if you have
super freaky.
look at this girl.
look at this.
Well,
That's
she's-
her
that's
face
really-
is over here and over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
see?
that's why it's freaky.
She's cute though.
She is. At first, I thought it was just a regular portrait, and then I was like, oh, her face is on the other side as well.
Yeah, so if you
That's
move
weird.
during while it's scanning, it creates these really weird morphed effects. That's cool though, huh?
It's really cool. It's almost like,
That's a cool picture.
oh, was that her? I bet you that was her over there.
No, it wasn't. That was just something you're pointing at.
Okay. That's a chair. Looks like a girl, but it's a chair.
So
Dude, look at
really
this
cool
stuff.
pictures.
It's really cool because over time it just warps out the images. I bet you this is the same person movie.
Exactly. So if you have a scanner at home and you want to try something really cool with your scanner, it's getting old, you haven't used it in a long time,
You don't want it anymore.
go and check out this website because it shows you kind of how to modify your scanner and create this really cool morphed digital camera that's super high res. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. I looked at a couple of these things and it's actually really creepy. Some of the stuff is
It is
just
kind of creepy.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. The original Tetris commercial, watch it and laugh. 2,072 people dug the story, submitted by Caffeine. The 1980s. A time when there were two world superpowers, Family Ties with the #2 show in the country, and gaming was two-dimensional. Yes, that's right, 2 dimensions, people. Not the 3 that we're used to. You might just have to watch it twice for double the blast from
I haven't
the
seen this
past.
yet. Do you have it?
I do.
Pull it up.
I will. Did I have it?
So this is the original, like first
is the
time
original-
anyone has ever seen Tetris.
First
right?
time anybody's ever seen Tetris. It's the commercial for Nintendo, and it is freaking hysterical. It's literally like you just can't buy this type of stuff. Here it goes.
So Keith
Look
has-
at the key. Look at that Nintendo.
Wow.
How great is this, right?
I remember this commercial actually.
Oh, totally. This weird kid who's probably on drugs now. Tetrazoid. Oh my god, I have a biker's cap on my head.
It's pretty cool.
Look at him, he's like twitching.
Oh man, it's really crazy how
Dude,
like
and you
I
know
can
what?
remember these times. You
And
know,
mullets. Seriously,
mullets
there
were
were
huge back
mullets.
then. Jay has a little bit of a mullet going. Is it still? He trimmed it.
Okay,
He trimmed
let's
it.
not talk about Jay's
not true.
mullet. So anyway, so check it out. It was really cool. It's one of those things where it's a little bit like, do you remember the Mario Brothers TV show
Yes.
thing that we did when
That was
Prager was
creepy.
videotaping? Oh, dude.
Yeah.
All that, although I do have to say, I really did love the, you remember the cartoon that was the Nintendo, not the Nintendo Power Hour, I know it wasn't that, but it was like the Nintendo guy that would like, he was playing the video game in real life and then he gets sucked into the computer world, like the cartoon world, and then he has to go and save the princess and he uses the power glove.
I think so.
God, I used
was
to
a long
love
time
that.
ago,
I don't
though.
remember what it was called. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. All right, last story. Here we go.
Kid, power kid, pit, pa. Let's move on.
An animated GIF showing a stabilized version of the infamous Bigfoot film. 2,946 people liked this story.
Yes.
Submitted by Added Savings. So here's the deal.
Oh, that was it? That was
was
the
it.
story? No.
He put like the title says it all, like, which is not a good description.
Which we really hate people that do
Yes.
that.
But this is cool.
This is the one that you've seen with the guy who's like in the suit.
Bigfoot. It's like the
what are you
infamous
doing?
like. Oh, sorry. The
Yeah, it's like this Zapruder film of Bigfoot.
right. So the Bigfoot film that you know that is like walking through the field. They're like, is that really Bigfoot?
You
It's
see
like
the shirts of like this.
But when you stabilize it, you can tell it's a man.
Well, but science has told us maybe we're wrong.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm serious.
Oh, Keith, hold on.
No, Keith, no.
Let
The
me-
guy who shot the film did say on his deathbed it was fake.
Thank
It was
you,
my
that's what
friend
he
in
said
a junk,
earlier.
in a monkey suit. That's fine. But science has told us, explaining the way that the guy walks in the suit, that
Oh,
clearly
here we
the
go.
guy is either very simian-esque.
No, they said the opposite. They said 40 years ago they said it walked just like a Homo sapien.
So,
Well, I don't care what his sexual preference was, but this guy, this guy in the suit was clearly weird.
I think he has a watch on.
He had a watch
No,
on.
that would be
They
awesome.
discovered
That's
it.
like the Lord of the Rings. What was the thing in the Lord of the Rings where they had like the background, or it was some? No. It was Saving Private Ryan, where like they did this whole scene and they were like, oh no, it's Braveheart. What other movie had
are you
big
talking
scenes?
about?
No, it was Braveheart. They did this whole scene and they were like, bah! And then they watched it again and they were like, is that guy wearing a watch? And one of the extras was like, bah! He had this like Timex watch.
That's
He's like,
awesome.
I will kill you, you old English bastards.
That's awesome.
So Bigfoot.
So yeah,
No, but it is cool to see it sort
it's-
of animated.
So basically what they did is like obviously the original shot that they had was very jumpy, was skipping all over the place.
Well, because they were seeing Bigfoot.
Right. So if you take
Would you be able to hold the
Hold
camera
on.
still if Bigfoot walked by and was
was
like, yeah, whoa!
No, hold on. So
All
what
right,
they
you
did
guys are all right.
is
You're
obviously
cool.
you can stabilize this if you take frame by frame and kind of they adjusted it up and down, and they were able to actually show. And obviously, when you watch the video, Keith's playing it.
You know what you should do?
When you
I
watch
love
the
that
video-
we're just like, Keith is playing it now.
It's just like more
No,
work
Keith's
for him.
playing it. Keith's playing it.
And Keith is running it in reverse right
And
now.
Keith is back. It's backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, forwards,
Yeah,
forwards,
look, he's
backwards.
flipping us off. He's slowing it down. He's slowing it
Bigfoot
down.
Zooms into the face. Is it Bigfoot? Maybe it's not.
That's more work for Keith. That's
Diggnation is
awesome.
coming out late.
That's
Dude, but you watch it and it's like, well, first off, they should analyze the shake. Right? Am I right, people? Huh? To see if the shake is real or not? Like,
the shake. It's a camera moving up and down. Why are you gonna analyze that?
dude, you can analyze everything. I'm saying you should have somebody that's like a lie detector person that's like looking at it going, no, this person is definitely going like, oh, I'm scared it's Bigfoot. Instead of really scared.
you're on
Huh?
crack.
That would show you if it was
No.
Bigfoot or not, or just some guy, or...
You're smoking.
I am clearly not.
Yes. All right.
Anyway,
So it's
that's
good. It's a
Bigfoot.
good story. Emails.
No, Kevin, it's a horrible story, but it's a funny video.
Emails.
Emails. So did you pick any?
You did.
I picked one.
I didn't.
You were supposed to pick the other one. This is from XX. I think we might have read one before. So Xbox 360. 360 has been out for about 2 months now, and I wanted to know what you guys think about the system.
Nice.
Late Jerry.
What do you think?
Well, I just purchased mine today.
That's right. How did you get this? Like,
So this is really cool,
Yeah,
I have to
yeah.
say. And you know, I did find the article on Dig, so I'll give props where props are due. This person who worked at Microsoft, he, well, first off, Ben's Bargains,
Right,
which is a
which is
website. It's a great website just to get bargains anyway. It's like deals.net or whatever, or realdeals.net or whatever. But Ben's Bargains is a great place to go. One of the things that they do is they have this Xbox 360 tracker, and it lists all the places like Amazon.com, Walmart.com, Circuit City, Best Buy, all the places where they actually sell the Xbox 360 at the MSRP. It's not like eBay auctions or any of that crap. At the actual cost of the system, the price of the system, and that usually they sell it in bundles, so you got to be kind of choosy. But it actually tracks online automatically who has stock and who doesn't. Most of the time you show up, it says out of stock. Well, there's a guy at Microsoft put together this thing where he said, if you download a piece of shareware, which is called URLY, so like URLY Watcher dot 2.0, I think it says 2.0. So it's URLY space Watcher is a website, is a program that will run in the background and will run in the background. And you can track the website. So as soon as it changes, it will automatically pop up and say, something has changed on this website. And it's totally up to the date. I literally watched the website for less than a day. Probably an hour and a half.
And then it popped up something in
And
your
it popped
feed.
up and it said Walmart has a couple available with this small bundle package. You have to buy, you know, like I got a premium system, an extra wireless controller, a 12-month subscription to the Xbox Live Gold, which I should cancel my subscription to Xbox Live, and like 6 games, which I would have bought anyway.
Yeah, but they're going to be crap games.
No. You get to choose the games at Walmart. So I
okay.
chose the games that I wanted. Thank you very much. I appreciate you bringing up the counterpoints. But the deal is that I literally I'd sort of, you know, I wanted to get it for Christmas. I hadn't bought it because I was like, well, I checked a couple stores and I was like, well, they're not open, whatever. And then my parents couldn't find it for Christmas and they didn't really hunt. I mean, I had other things that I was getting or whatever.
Right.
And so I had sort of been like, whatever, I'll sort of look and ask. And I've asked it around a couple times. But this I did literally for a couple days, like literally, like
Yeah.
40 minutes.
How much did you spend on it? Like $900.
$868.
Who's gonna spend $868 on that?
Dude,
shit?
what? Think about it. You buy.
What do you
I
say?
love that the audience is like, "Holy Jesus, are you okay?" Like, come on.
hold
The system
on.
itself is $399. $399 because I got the premium system.
Right.
So I'm gonna buy an extra controller because it only comes with one.
Yeah, but didn't you say that your girlfriend's paying for it anyway?
It's a Valentine's gift for my girlfriend.
Shit, then charge it up, bitch. Add a few
That's
more.
what I said. I added a couple games, and then but don't tell her. No,
Nice.
seriously, I didn't. I didn't do that.
That's great.
But anyway, so Jerry, I will let you know. I'm very excited. I have my 42-inch flat screen Sony Vega high definition
Nice.
TV waiting.
I'm trying to find the second email, so go read one in the promo, like what's going on.
Sponsors. While we're waiting for Kevin, why are you looking through MySpace
Because
to find
there
the
was
email?
a great email in here that somebody sent. Hold on. Keep going.
Okay, GoDaddy.com. Ready to sell your domain name? Buying and selling domains have never been easier with the domain name aftermarket. Ooh, that's interesting. I never even knew that. From the #1 domain register, GoDaddy.com, powerful search tools let buyers quickly find your domain or bid on domain names from other sellers. Get started now at www.tdnam.com. TDNAM.com.
What is that?
I'm sure
Is
that
that a
stands
new
for something. No, it stands for something, but I don't
Click
know
on
what
it.
it is.
What is
Like,
it? Where does it take you?
To
TDNAM.
Control, click to follow the link.
What is this? Is this a new good?
Oh, the
domain
domain
name
name
aftermarket.
aftermarket.com. I love, who is that?
It's GoDaddy.
No, I mean the
The
girl.
girl? This is stock
Plus,
art.
as a domain listener. Plus, as a Diggnation listener, enter the code DIG, that's DIGG, when you check out and save an additional 10%. Do you have the email you're going to read?
I'm trying to find it. Keep
Oh
going.
yeah, because that's why I'm reading while you're reading my computer.
Go ahead.
So put in the code DIGG for an additional 10% off any order. Get your piece of the internet. Go to
I can't find this email.
Go to Diggnation fans. Don't go to your MySpace
Well,
thing.
there was an email from a nice young lady that sent an email.
Oh,
It's
clearly.
It's gone now.
Read the Reno thing.
Oh, go ahead. Okay, so I don't have it. And you just put your laptop in sleep mode because you shut it down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that some sort of weird PC thing?
Well, I'm supposed to actually read from your
I
computer.
think it turned off.
Dude, come on, open it back up.
I'm trying. Shut up. Your face.
Here we go. Okay, this is what I
Okay.
said. So, in response to the fact that we always say that there's 99.9999% of dudes watching the site
Yes.
or watching the episode, there is an email
No, it's working perfectly.
from a girl called Shercy. Shercy? She says,
Cheryl?
female Diggnation fans. Hey, Kevin, I thought this group... What? Chelsea. There we go.
Chelsea.
She put a dash.
Dude,
she put
she's
a
hardcore.
dash.
Come on, she's hardcore. Go.
Jay Sober. All right. She says, female Diggnation fans. She says, hey, Kevin, I thought you guys might, this group might interest you, seeing as you and Alex have a hard time believing girls are watching Diggnation. She says, go to
group?
Yeah. groups.myspace.com/female Diggnation fans.
Ooh, go.
I've been there.
You've been there already?
Yes.
Groups.
It's interesting.
Wait, no, .myspace.
It's mostly, here it is right here, groups.myspace.com/female Diggnation fans. And it's interesting because it's there's some cute girls on here.
Ooh, yeah, that's us.
There's 72 members, so if you're female and you want to join in, so we
Oh,
can.
hamsters.
But you know what's funny is like hamsters. That's terrible.
What? Oh, okay, right, fine. Are those hamsters or what are they? Guinea pigs. Those are guinea pigs.
That's a girl.
No, those are two guinea pigs.
Those are two girls.
Those are Jesus Christ. I hope to God those are two girls, Kevin. Look,
Those are not guinea pigs.
that's hilarious. Those are two guinea pigs.
Those are not. Oh, okay.
Please.
Okay.
Those are two guinea pigs you have to see. I'm not that cruel. Those are actually guinea pigs. Thank you, Keith. Thank you. Oh, God, no. Thank you.
From the faraway view, when you have the
There's
small
no
view,
faraway view. They
it
do not look like
They
girls.
look like little girls.
Oh, my God. That's like the chupacabra.
It's Bigfoot.
Okay.
Oh, you scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh, God, please don't be girls.
Dude, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, God.
Okay,
That would have been the
okay.
worst thing I've ever done
I
in my
know.
life.
If you clicked on the like full blown expanded
Yeah, I was like,
version.
no, those are guinea pigs. And I'm like, oh, dear God. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Oh, the Gillette
All right.
company is going to sponsor next episode.
All right. Okay. Is that it? Is that it for the? Oh,
No,
we
we
got
have
one more.
3 other sponsors.
Well,
Go read
pull
them.
up the story. Hold on.
Oh, good God. That's
Okay, here we go. All right. The last thing we got to mention real quick is we want you all at 90%. There's a hold on. Stop laughing. There's a 90% chance that we're gonna do a huge live show in Reno/Tahoe, a little area.
reading it all. Reno/Tahoe.
A little later this year. Unlike CES, everyone will be able to sit and watch and hear. This is gonna be really cool because we're gonna do some snowboarding.
Oh,
we're gonna hang out.
I can't wait to go snowboarding.
So if you know where Reno or where Tahoe is, it's basically like there's like a group of like how many ski resorts? Like 7 or 8, like 10. There's like 10 ski resorts.
Great
We're gonna
skiing.
go there. If you want to come out and hang out with us, do a little snowboarding, just hang out.
Oh, yeah. Dude, we're going to be snowboarding all freaking...
It's gonna be great.
Oh, we're going to get lift tickets.
So, so all you have to do, here's what you gotta do. If you want to go, or if you even think you want to go, or you may want to go, or just whatever, go to send a text message from your cell phone
Yeah, with the word win.
with the word "win" to 78227. So 78227 is when you gotta send it to with the word "win," and you have a chance to win actually some free like lift passes.
Do we? Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So
You get to win a whole trip?
a whole trip. So a trip.
Oh,
so
dude,
no matter
to
where
Tahoe with us?
Yeah,
We'll be
so,
there.
so no matter where you are in the country right
Oh.
now, Send,
Do it.
Send a SMS message to 78227 with the word "win." You'll probably win. Just kidding. You probably won't win.
Seriously,
But-
statistically, you'll probably be the person that wins.
But
Girl or guy. We're gonna we're gonna rip it up so much. I haven't been snowboarding in so long.
It's gonna be fun.
Really?
Anyway, it's probably the next 6 weeks or so.
Yeah,
We'll go out
something like
there.
that. Something like that.
But anyone who wants to join us, send a text message. So at least we know the
Yeah, how many
number
people
of
are going to
interests, how many
come
are
and
gonna
how many
come.
people are interested
Yeah.
in even making us out there. But also, we'd like to thank Cashfly, as always.
Mm-hmm.
They handle all our distribution bandwidth. So go to cashfly.com/Diggnation or use coupon code Diggnation. When you sign up, you get the first month free.
yeah Cashfly.
Dude, we get such great deals for our people.
Well, the cool thing about Cashfly is they provide all of our downloads. So if you have any content you want to stream or make
wanna-
available online,
Yeah.
it's
Cashfly does it.
cashfly.com.
Do you want to pimp our MySpace profiles?
Oh, yes. MySpace.com.
Yes, I do.
MySpace.com/Simple Nation is my MySpace
And
profile.
I'm over at myspace.com/DignationAlex.
Yes.
Because I was less original.
There you go.
Cool.
Now, if you want to check out any of the stories that we've dug throughout the week, here's what we do. Every story that we talked about today is going to be available at dig.com/users/Diggnation. And I dig a lot of stories throughout the week, that like really cool tech stuff. So if you're into that, go to dig.com/users/Kevin Rose. You'll be able to see all the things I've been digging and bookmarking.
And I dig some stuff that's mainly stupid. But if you're interested, which I am, head over to dig.com/users/Alex Albrecht. That's it for this edition of Diggnation,
Yes.
episode number 30. That's a big episode.
So cheers.
Come by. There you
All
go.
right.
Thank you very much for the round of, we call that a smattering of applause.
Yes, there's 3 of them.
And
I'm
a
Kevin
whistle.
Rose.
I'm Alex Albrecht. We will see you next week.
Cheers.